All right. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, by Hashem, Rakach Wadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who do rule and teach well. Shalom, Love Aquarium. It's Brother Lackamah from the Virginia camp. I'm on my way out the camp, so I just wanted to do a little transit. I'm just gonna go through the spirit. Yeah, I see a lot of brothers putting up the video of the two Edomites talking about GMS coon hunting, and you know, it might vex somebody's spirit and all, but also we got to remember that, you know, this is their job. You know, this is Esau Edomite's job to try to ruffle feathers and come against the men of the Lord. You know, they're our number one enemy. You know what I mean? So even though they may come off carnal or, you know, wicked, you know, we know that, you know, this isn't our time to be carnal or anything. So, you know, me personally, it's just, you know, it's expected for them to behave that type of way, you know. The one guy tried to act like he, you know, he's, I guess, a Christian or whatever, but that shows you right there that modern day Christianity is, you know, is dead. There's no light to it, you know. Basically, you know, I'm driving right now, so I can't pull no scriptures out, but I just go off the top of the head. But you see that proud look on their faces, you know what I mean? Well, one of them just, the guy with his hat on, he just looked retarded, yo. But the one that was doing the most of the talking, he had a proud look on him, man. You know, the scripture said, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, you know, roughly paraphrasing, you know, he's gonna get sat down, you know. So, you know, we just gotta have that mentality that, you know, just to hold fast, don't get vexed. You know what I mean? I understand some brothers do get vexed in the spirit by seeing this over and over again, but just to know that, you know, it's basically just Esau doing his job, you know. You know, we dealing with a lot of stuff going on. We got a lot of people going against it. What the mark of the beast is, which is the RFID chip. I just seen somewhere, I forget what state it is, but they're basically trying to chip some kids or put a scan, some type of scanning thing where all the kids in the school have to be, they put something in the skin. It's not exactly a chip, but it's leading up to it, and it's scanned, so that way Amber Alerts and stuff, it'll be easier to track the kids down, find out, you know, it'd be easier to...
In 1,000 feet, turn left on South Military Highway.
It'll be easier for them to basically see if who's absent, who's tardy, who's missing from the class, you know. And that, you know, this is all prophecy, man. You know, we got to have that mindset that all this is to be expected, you know. Just a lot of shit shaking up, basically, you know. And for the brothers, you know, I'm a baby in this truth, man. You know, I'm not even a year in. I might be a year in end of this month, but we gotta hold fast, make sure we doing our job, our due diligence, you know what I mean? Make sure we be helpful to each other, to the brothers. Make sure we try our best not to go off. You know, of course we go off. There's nothing we could do about certain things, but willingly, we don't willingly go off, because there's gonna be a lot of temptation right now. This world is in a very what's the word I should use? Everything's a competition now in this world, man. Everybody got to be the first to have something, the first to do something. We in a, you know, we in a day of technology where everybody has to be seen. So, but you know, that's on the left-hand side. You know, ultimately, the Most High created this internet, the forms of internet.
Turn left on South Military Highway.
YouTube and all that for, you know, the men of the Lord to get this word out. But, you know, there's a balance to everything, you know what I mean?
In 2.1 miles,
on the right hand,
exit 2 I-264 east to I-64, Richmond,
you know,
Virginia Beach.
Loving yourself type vibe out here. That's why you see so much competition and everybody got to show them, videotaping themselves, taking pictures all the time, left and right. Which ain't nothing wrong with taking pictures, but when you're doing it where you're idolizing yourself, that's not cool. You know what I'm saying? That's the issue right there. So like I said, I'm just going through the spirit. We just got to keep the mindset of Yahweh Shai. You know what I'm saying? Sirach 4:28, which is one of my favorite scriptures. Fight for the truth until death, and the Lord shall fight for thee. Strive for the truth until death, and the Lord shall fight for thee. Salakia. And that's the mindset we gotta have. Big bro coming back soon, so there's a lot of stuff stirring up, and Satan's gonna test the men of the Lord. That's Satan's job. To go to challenge the men of the Lord, you know what I mean? To flush the stuff up that we gotta hold fast, And if we do go off, go in a little corner, and repent, That's what Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai wants, to show you the fear of the Lord, the fear of Yahweh, and that's showing fear and love at the same time. Showing fear by repenting, realizing that you messed up, Hey, and just apologize and repent and try your hardest not to go off again, And what's love? What's love? According to the scriptures, keeping the commandments. So, that we got to strive our hardest to do that, There's temptation everywhere, man. We gotta keep our eye on the prize, What's the long-term goal that we want? And that's salvation. You know what I mean? We want to be kings in this. What I mean by that is we want to receive that crown when this all go down, We got a lot of chariot sightings. I just saw one just now. It might have been Central America.
In half a mile, exit right to I-264 east to I-64, Richmond, Virginia Beach.
But yeah, it was just one sighting where it was a circle of chariots to make it look like one big chariot, and it kept dimming in and out, going smaller in size and this and that. And we know that's beautiful, man, because that's showing that the day of the Lord is at hand, And like I said, I'm just going through the spirit. Brothers, be charitable if you can help.
Exit right to I-264 east to I-64, Richmond, Virginia Beach.
That's a beautiful thing, and Lord willing, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai smiles at that, and don't do it just for likes or, everything doesn't have to be seen. You don't always have to do something for somebody and let everybody know, you know what I mean? Pull, if you see a brother need help with some food or a couple dollars or even just words of wisdom, pull him to the side, you know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with that, If you see brothers losing confidence, Salakia, try to uplift that brother, you know what I mean? Let them know we all in this together, same fight, man. We all got our different we all got different internal battles, but overall, as a body, it's the same fight, So we gotta just keep these little things, this mindset, man. And we gotta be. Scripture say we gotta be wise as a serpent.
In 900 feet, stay to the right to exit 14B to I-64 West, Richmond. Stay to the right to exit 14B to I-64 West, Richmond.
The scriptures say be wise as a serpent and harmless as a dove. So, it's our job to go out here and try to wake Yasha'Allah up. We got to be smart with that, me being a baby, man, when I first came into this, I just wanted to, scream it at the top of my lungs. You know what I mean? Hey, you guys aren't Negroes, you guys aren't Africans,
Continue straight for 6 minutes to I-64 West, Hampton, Richmond.
But we gotta be circumspect about that, you know, when we not on the highways and byways, you know what I mean? If you see a brother, you know, that look like he got a zeal for knowledge and he can receive this without wigging out, you know what I mean, and pull him to the side, do it discreetly, you know what I mean? You know? Oh, and back to them two Edomites talking about GMS coon. That's also part of the curses. Would be called a proverb and a byword, because that right there, that word coon will, you know, it piss a lot of Jake off, you know what I mean? But like I said, this is all expected, man. You keep a cool head when you see stuff like this, you know what I mean? But yeah, I just wanted to bring a couple things out, man, you know, while I'm on my way to camp. You know, brothers keep doing their thing, keep pushing this word. You know what I mean? Lord willing, this is, you know, 2019 is it. Lord willing, no man knows the day, but Lord willing, this is it. Because, you know, the brothers in that are in the know, this is a punishment, man. You got a lot of Jake trying to live heaven on earth right now, and we're serving our time. This is our punishment. You can't live it up in your punishment. If your brother's doing a 5-year bid in the prison, you know what I mean? You're not gonna expect them to try to ball out, even though you got crazy Jake trying to have TVs in their cell phones, think they doing it up by having a whole bunch of commissary, but that looks idiotic. So we got to look at that as how brother is in prison doing that. We got to look at that and flip it onto the outside. We serving our punishment. We're in captivity. We can't. Yeah, you want to smile. You might be into the sports, or you might be into clothes. That's all right, cool. But don't try to live it up to the fullest and have heaven here, because you know that's not what this is right now. In order for us to receive the kingdom, big bro got to come back. You know, and you know. In order for that to happen, we got to keep pushing this word, man. Get this 144 up and the 1/3. You know? But I just wanted to bring a few things out, man. They call Haloyim, Ba'alahaya now, Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'Hashem, Rachakodash. Double honors to our masters, of great millstone, the elders, the apostles, who do rule and teach well. Shalom Lubakari.